So Anthony Joshua, the heavyweight kingpin, the cash cow at heavyweight. Or super heavyweight, because I mean, he's kind of a super heavyweight considering the fact that he's, you know, over 250 pounds. But anyway, he said that he actually thinks Tyson Fury would be his most toughest fight out of Joseph Parker, out of Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, out of a rematch with Dillian White. And he says because he's very awkward, the way he fights is awkward, and of course, just basically that's it. It's because his style is awkward. And I get what he's saying. You know, Tyson Fury is a southpaw, and he's really good at fighting a tall man's fight. You know, he's a big guy, and he knows how to fight. He knows how to stay away from his opponent. Kind of like his little cousin, Hughie Fury. The difference, though, is I think Tyson Fury is better at it than his cousin. And Tyson Fury lets his hands go more, I think, than his cousin. You know, Hughie Fury would just run around the ring. While Tyson Fury, he could actually find the inside. But I think Joshua, just like a lot of Hughie Fury fans, they seem to be stuck in the past with Tyson Fury. A lot of Tyson Fury fans seem to think that Tyson Fury is still the same Tyson Fury that beat Vladimir Klitschko. A lot of you guys seem to think that. I don't know if Tyson Fury is still that guy. I mean, do you know if Tyson Fury is still that guy? I don't know. We don't know, do we? Vladimir Klitschko lost to Tyson Fury 2 years ago. And that was an in-shape Tyson Fury. That was Tyson Fury before he gained 95 pounds. That was Tyson Fury before he was using crack. Tyson Fury himself admitted that he was sniffing crack. That was before Tyson Fury abused his body like that. That was before Tyson Fury went 2 years without training. I don't know if I've been stressing this over and over again. I don't know if that version of Tyson Fury is still there. If that version of Tyson Fury is still there, then I could definitely see it being a difficult fight for Anthony Joshua, because Anthony Joshua will have to cut the ring off on Tyson Fury. He would have to be aggressive, because if he's not aggressive against Tyson Fury, he will lose that fight, because Tyson Fury could definitely outbox him. But again, I don't know what version of Tyson Fury there is left. That's why I'm very interested and fascinated to see him lose the weight and then to come back. I want to see him in there, even if it's against a guy with like 50 losses, against a bum, just to see if his reflexes are still there, to see if his timing's still there, to see if he's still the same guy. Because who knows, he might come back against a guy like that and he look horrible. One thing I've always suspected about Tyson, both Tyson Fury and AJ, is they both, in my opinion, have suspect chins. Especially Tyson Fury, as skillful as Tyson Fury is. And I like Tyson Fury, but as skillful as he is, the guy has been dropped several times. He's been dropped by guys who aren't punchers. He got dropped by a cruiserweight like Steve Cunningham. He also got dropped by these other guys. I forgot their names, but these low-level heavyweights. I remember early in his career, he got buzzed by Nikolai Furfa. Yeah, Nikolai Furfa, Tyson Fury. Nikolai Furfa was the same guy who got destroyed by Deontay Wilder. He's that journeyman. So this is a guy, and he's not a puncher. Tyson Fury is a guy who's been wobbled several times, and even dropped. So I would imagine if Anthony Joshua landed flushly on Tyson Fury's chin, he could knock him out 100%. And even Tyson Fury himself admitted, hey, you know, if Joshua, you know, he's a big puncher. If he landed on me, he could definitely stop me. You know, because that's one thing I like about Tyson Fury. He's always been realistic. And he's even admitted himself, yeah, I could definitely be knocked out. So, yeah, there's question marks with Tyson Fury. I don't know, if he's still the same Tyson Fury. I want to see him in there against some bums, just to see how good he is, to see if his timing's still there. To see if he's still the same guy who fought Vladimir Klitschko. And B, even if he is the same guy, even if, like I said, he is the same guy who schooled Vladimir Klitschko, even if he does have the ability to still fight that way, I would still feel like he could win. He could definitely win rounds against Tyson Fury, against Anthony Joshua. But I would still feel like Anthony Joshua would have to could be able to stop him. Like, if they were to fight, I think Joshua would be getting, you know, because Tyson Fury said that he would do what Billy Joe Sanders did to David Lemieux, just outbox him. The difference, though, between Billy Joe Sanders and someone like difference between David Lemieux and someone like Anthony Joshua is I think Anthony Joshua has more tools in his arsenal than someone like David Lemieux. David Lemieux just throws hooks, and David Lemieux was, again, just throwing hooks, and he was flat-footed. Although I will say Joshua was not the fastest guy on his foot, so maybe Tyson Fury has a point. Maybe he could outbox him. But again, I think Anthony Joshua, if he were to land on Tyson Fury's chin, I think he could definitely drop him and probably stop him. I think Joshua would have to have a high guard up and march forward. I think if I was Anthony Joshua fighting someone like Tyson Fury, I think I would be marching forward. I would be very aggressive. I would be getting countered all night, but I would be very aggressive. And I would be going to Tyson Fury's body because he's been losing a lot of weight, so he's fragile in the body. I'll be going ham on his body, going to his body to slow him down. I'll be throwing uppercuts. When I get close, I'll be throwing hooks. Because Tyson Fury, he's like very awkward. He's very slickish. I wouldn't be surprised if Tyson Fury wins 8 rounds and then come round 9 he gets knocked out by Anthony Joshua. But yeah, that's a fascinating fight. I just hope that Tyson Fury is still the same Tyson Fury. I don't want him to go in there against Anthony Joshua, looking past his best, not the same guy, because then no one will give Anthony Joshua credit for beating him. Nobody. They'll just say, well, he was washed up. Oh no, they'll just say like he was on a 3-year layoff. He wasn't the same. But to be honest, even if Tyson Fury were to still be the same, even if he were to even if he were to lose to Joshua, they'll still say that, well, he hadn't been the same. Just to discredit Joshua, he hadn't been the same because he was out for 3 years. But again, it's a fascinating fight, man. What do you guys think of that fight if it happens? I think Joshua can be beat. And like I said in a previous video, I feel like even if you outbox Joshua, I feel like they'll rob the guy who outboxes Joshua because Anthony Joshua is such a big, massive cash cow. They would want him to win the fight, And if he loses, that's not going to be good. That's, I think, the way to beat him is to knock him out. Can Tyson Fury knock out Anthony Joshua? I don't know. I don't think Tyson Fury is a big puncher. That's for damn sure. But he is accurate. And again, this is a fight that is just it's just talk. We have to wait months until Tyson Fury gets in shape, if he gets in shape. Hopefully, he's been looking like he's been going to the gym, so hopefully he actually gets his ass in shape. And yeah, let me know what you guys think of this potential fight, man. I'm out.